Hello and welcome to this introduction to Awakening Your Light Body Meditation series. I love to offer this class. This work is something that changed my life. I can't even imagine who I would be now if I hadn't started doing this 25 years ago. I feel like I have such an advantage with the perspective on reality that you gain from doing this work, from being able to move into higher states of consciousness and to be able to really live your life from a very strong and balanced spiritual perspective. And so one of the reasons I want to offer this is because I want other people to also have this experience and to share this with the world. I think it really is something that adds so much light and radiance and love to this human plane, which could always use a little help, as you are very aware, I'm sure. Okay, so the course starts in January. It's something that I have taught for years and am now co-teaching or teaching together with Caroline Komodo. And the two of us enjoy this practice and just love being able to offer this to you. So the class is divided up into segments over 6 months, and each segment lasts for about 4 weeks. And back in the day we used to get them actually as tapes, and then they were as CDs. So I'm just sort of showing you them as a package. So the first package, even though it's a download for you, is called Building Your Power Base. And so each one of these has 12 meditations, which would make 72 on the 6 of them, except for the last one has some extra meditations. So it's about 75 meditations. And so 12 meditations over the course of a month is actually just 3 meditations a week, and they're half an hour each. However, you may want to repeat them because they're really powerful and wonderful. And the meditations are not just energetic, because a lot of them are energetic and experiential. So you're actually going to be experiencing energies, vibrations, sensations, especially at this basic level. And you're also going to be working through emotions. So emotional blockages and belief systems that no longer serve you are addressed with these meditations. And it's so important because when you want to get into higher states of consciousness, you can't be weighed down by these emotions and beliefs, because you just won't be able to get there. So that's part of the journey. Awesome. Okay, so this is the second set, and it's called Opening the Heart Center. So this one is amazing. It's very yummy, and people love to go back to this one. It is about your relationships and about creating a state in the world around you that's just more calm and peaceful. And so it's something that you can even offer when you practice this, that it's a way of being that really comes from the heart and allows you to come much more from your heart all through your life. Series 3 is called Awakening Your Higher Energy Centers. And so in this one, we've been coming up the body, and now this is the upper part. So we're kind of completing what we call the vibrational energy body system. And so we're getting through that, and this one really starts to get you into some interdimensional states, which have been kind of coming all along. But as I said, this is a real path, powerful path of spiritual growth. And so each one of these builds on the one before it and allows you to go higher. So higher frequencies, higher vibrations, wonderful mystical experiences. This one is called Aligning Your Vibrational Energy Bodies. So now you have built up, and now you're really creating this sort of energetic pathway through your body. And as you do this, again, you're going to be clearing things out, letting things go, things that have held you back, and really getting in touch with who you are here in the world. If you do any kind of work with people, you will also notice that people will relate to you differently, just because you're coming from a much cleaner, clearer place much more authenticity, much more the real you. So becoming more of an embodiment of your true self in the world through these practices. And this one, the second last, is called Awakening Your Light Body, which is what you're coming here for. So this is the real vehicle of spiritual transformation. And yet even this vehicle, over the years since this course was offered, has transformed greatly. So in this case, you're really creating a wonderful, what is called light body cocoon, which is in getting in touch with this, your very strong spiritual vehicle for moving through other dimensions. So powerful journeys here. And finally, for the course, Becoming Radiant. And this last one really has some wonderful adventures for you in higher worlds. And so seeing who you are in these worlds and these wonderful experiences. So you can get all of this online, but for a mere $100 more than what you'd be paying online, you can actually do this with the class, with a cohort of students that you work with your questions and answers. And so every 2 weeks, there is a live online class where we do 2 meditations. And so that's bringing in the new energies. So transmitting to you these new energies that are coming up. And by the way, this is all to do with transmission, even though these were made many years ago, the original recordings, which you will have. The energy in them is still just as alive now as it was then. And that's one of the things that you learn. You learn about the power of the transcendent that goes through time and space. And when we offer the classes are recorded, and you can be there live, but if you miss them, you can also catch up. And yet the power is still there. And so we are working with beings here, beings of light, and these were created by beings of light, and so now and then. So everything has a charge behind it. You are not alone when you do these meditations. Both Carolyn and I will be sending you this transmission of energy and light so that you have a very powerful experience in everything in these classes. So whether you can be there each time, whether the time and the date works for you every time, doesn't matter. You can still catch up on the classes. It's kind of a no-brainer if you want to do this work, because for an extra $100, you get all the support and help that you need. It's a Zoom class. It's wonderful, and I just highly recommend it. That that if you're interested in this work, that you consider certainly participating in this class. And if you have already bought the series, then you can look on the website. There are different levels, and that you can participate in the class. So just different levels of payment. You can fully participate in the class. So I hope that this will work for you. If you want to find out more, you can go to my website, www.emptymountain.com, EMPTYMOUNTAIN.com, or you can go to the Oren and Daben website, which has all the information. There are links to it from my website, but that is www.orindaben.com. Okay, hope that I'll be seeing you in class or in the intro that comes before the class. Classes again start in January, so hoping that that will work for you, and look forward, as I said, to seeing you in class.